Okay, it's March 25th, 2026. This is the trade journal for the day. I'm going to go over the two trades I took. I'm down $430 on the day. Unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. I'll probably not be using the model I was using today because for a couple reasons. I'll get into them at the end. But anyway, coming into the day, the bias was bullish for today. I was kind of unsure, and I pretty much just went off fundamental analysis, honestly, with the bullish bias because this overnight move we had like war news. This war news, it just comes out and it's just like it just moves the market like crazy. But I basically was thinking we're probably not going to get below this low volume node. So I had these lows marked off because, yeah, this is a possible reversal point. And bias was bullish. And I ended up taking a long and a short today. And, we'll just get into it here. So the, someone's calling me. The long was right off of market open, actually. It was like right off market open. So I took a momentum model. It was literally like 735. I think this is one of the reasons why this trade was stopped out. Let's see if I can go a little faster. On this move. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So this trade happened so fast. So right there, what happened? Basically, I took the long position as a momentum model after seeing these sellers get absorbed. Now, I was targeting this high here, and I got a really bad fill. I think I got filled above this, which was unfortunate. This was a really quick move, so I can't remember exactly where it was the fill, but it was not great. And my thought process here was basically, okay, we have the momentum of the sellers getting absorbed and then buyers breaking this high right here with strong buying. So realistically, I'd want to be in right here after I saw this strong buying, which would have been a pretty good risk reward. But either way, I was targeting this high. This trade, it didn't work out. I did end up moving my stop up a little bit, which was good, so I was able to take some risk off the table. But I think there's a couple reasons. Well, I don't know. This trade was better than the other trade I took, honestly. This one just didn't work out, unfortunately. It's just how it goes sometimes. Like, we did break value area high pretty aggressively here. So, honestly, I think this was a good trade. I definitely think it was better than the other trade I ended up taking. At this point, when this up candle forms, I end up moving my stop below this low right here. So I took some risk off the table. Actually, hold on. My entry was right here. I actually probably would have gone break even with my stop if I had been able to get the entry here. But I just moved it below that low. And then I ended up just getting stopped out after this. And price never actually ended up taking this high like I wanted to. We got buyers absorbed at the top and then boom, stopped out. So I don't really think I'm fine on this getting stopped out. That's not why I don't like this model or why I think this was a bad trade. Like, I think this was a decent trade idea. And aligning with the fundamental analysis, like this was a fine trade. Totally fine to take a loss on that one. The other trade, I'm going to admit I was pretty annoyed about getting stopped out. And this is why I think I probably don't want to use... Okay, well, wait. Was it here? No, it wasn't here. Okay. So this other trade, we had this big rip down. And these two buyers get absorbed. I actually enter right here on the momentum model again. Right here. And this one was a fine entry, I guess. I had my stop above here. I was targeting this low. And honestly, so this trade was bad for a couple reasons. It was definitely worse than the first trade. The first reason is we just hit value area low of this distribution. And this model works best when you're going towards value area low or high and still inside the distribution. Like right here breaking out. And I mean, this was a breakout too, but I think this was a little bit more clear. After this aggressive move down, lots of selling. Like, what is really the odds that once we break this low and value area low, we're going to continue down? It's not really that good. And this trade does end up just getting stopped out immediately. It's in like 2 candles. Boom, right there. So it immediately gets spiked out. So, and I lost, and this was 2 trades lost for the day. I ended the day here, unfortunately, even though it was only like 20 minutes into the day. What could I have done better? Probably just not taking this momentum model down here. Like, even, I don't want to take this model anymore because if I get stopped out of a trade and I'm actually annoyed about it, like, I don't want to be annoyed about my trades getting stopped out. Like, I want to be taking good trades. The other thing is today we had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful setup that I could have taken had I not taken those 2 losses right here. It just barely formed. So this move gets absorbed so hard. And it's a perfect impulse candle, like very clear impulse, very clear move. We have the seller below the buyer's absorbed. I mean, I could have put my stop like just above here and just grab this move. I think this was like a super clear setup. Unfortunately, I could not take this because I'd already taken 2 trades for the day, losses. And yeah, I mean, this was the trade, basically, of the day. This was the trade. Because after this, price action was not good. Should go 200x speed here. That was the trade of the day. After this, I mean, this move kind of looked like a retrace to me, but it wasn't. And then we basically have this same chop we've been having this whole week, which is really annoying. But again, I'm okay with the first trade getting stopped out. The second trade, I'll admit I was pretty annoyed, especially missing the perfect other setup right here for a short. But that's it for me. There were no more trades, obviously, because I got off the charts like after that second trade got stopped out. And yeah, there was really nothing. It's just like this random volume spikes. Like this price action we've been having has been really weird. This is unfortunate too. So right here, I was looking at this later. I definitely would have taken this off of this impulse. Like this absorption pattern plus these sellers, I for sure would have taken this, like 100%. This would have been, wow, this is a crazy risk reward too. I definitely would have taken this, and I would have gotten stopped out. So probably good that I got off the charts because I thought that was another really good setup for the day, but it didn't end up working out. But that's it for me on the day, down $440 I think. So hopefully next day will be some better price action.